Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The P0wa.
The First Lady of the Power Hour, PJ, is in the house. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Greg. What's going on, everybody? Down under in the land of Australia is Eliza Johnson, and we're ready to rock and roll this thing with the Power Hour. Terry Jones is in the house. Andrew Calvin Jr. is in the house. We got everybody rocking and rolling on a Monday night with the Power Hour Watch Along. What's going on, everybody? Everybody excited? Everybody fired up? Everybody ready to go with Power Pro Wrestling? Adam Dunn don't even know this, but he woke my ass up. Just been home about an hour, and I was watching Columbo on TV and laying on the couch, and I had fallen asleep, had no idea it was showtime. But Adam, because I'd already uploaded the show, Adam started playing music, not to wake me up. He was just doing his checking, the great producer he is, and it woke me up, or he'd have had to open the show. We hadn't had to say the chance to say hello, no instructions, no nothing. I want to know what everybody is doing. How about a Power Pro graphic right now as we take a look at what we'll watch today on the Power Hour? There you go. As we are going to show episode number 122 right now on the June 17th edition of the Power Hour, episode 122 from August the 19th, 2000. This is big. This is big. A Ollie interview where he leaves Power Pro Wrestling. I tell you, this is big. Big, 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 big. Also, here today on this program, you will see Blade against Seven. Wolfie D in a big deal. He becomes Slash on the Power Hour today. CB Wyatt and the Assassins. Lieutenant Eddie Addison is in the house. He was attacked by Khan last week. Then we have a hardcore match, a Brandon Baxter interview. We have Alan Steele and Bulldog Reigns against Coco Ware, the General, and Charlie Laird. Bill Superstar Dundee retires from Power Pro, and in a double title match for the TV title and the Power Pro title, it'll be Khan against the Spellbinder. Gary Burton is in the house. Again, Thomas Lemon saying hello. Al and Julie, who's watching this show right now. I think it's about time Julie Yates and I get married again. CB Whitehill's on the show, all that kind of stuff going on. What do you think about that? Big Power Hour, episode 122. Yo, everybody. Hey, Adam. And here we go. What's that power?
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The P0wa.
Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the Power Hour live here on TV5 from now till noon. We got
got the best in Power Pro Wrestling.
Mr. Johnson, he's being a smart ass, and a lot of people watch the news, QWCW. I'm enthralled with that subject. Sure. Al Tuttle sent me the first edition. He has not sent me the second edition yet. Hope he will. UTBE. And Baker, hey, I gotta notice that my YouTube account was X-nayed. It was history. It was gone. But people, that's not right, because people like UTBE and Baker, who says excitement in the air, he's watching on YouTube.
That's true, yeah. Adjust your
So
television
that's
settings, I
good.
guess.
Jerry
We
Jones.
got a big day of
Jerry
wrestling coming up
Jones
today.
talking about how good this feed is today. That is great. Appreciate that very much.
He's supposed to wrestle, Dave. He's not dressed in wrestling gear.
We've had a little bit of a problem with the attitude that Ali has exhibited here in the last
Former Power Pro champion.
with WCW,
What? For quite some time, the most popular person in Power Pro. Ali, now not the most popular person at all
You still got a few fans here,
in Power Pro watching this episode 122.
That, I'm going to do something a little different here. Let me have your attention. Hold up. Let me have your attention here. When I first came to Power Pro, there's a lot of people out there that said, you'll never make it big in Power Pro. A lot of people said Power Pro wouldn't last. The fact is, they were wrong. The fact is, Memphis and Power Pro has some of the best wrestling fans I've ever seen anywhere.
You got that right.
I want to point out the fact that when I came here, you people welcomed me with open arms. The company let me in, they let me do my thing, and, I got where I was trying to get. But when I got my WCW contract, it seems that I was put on the back burner, and I didn't appreciate that much. So I'm going to say this, I'm going to say, whether I understand it or not, I don't think it was right, but what I did a few weeks ago was wrong. I turned my back on the fans, and that was wrong. That was wrong. I will say that. But the fact is, when you work as hard as I have, we've worked hard, have we not? We have worked really hard from day one, through the Jim Cornette stuff, through the Brandon Baxter stuff, through the this, through that. We worked really hard to keep this station, to keep this program at the top. And when I get where I'm trying to get, all of a sudden it's all taken from me. I've always been told, you leave the dance with the person that brought you to the dance.
Right.
I've always been told that. And for some reason, the executive committee decided, hey, it's not a knock on Ali. We're just going to move him around. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make it point blank. I'm not going to wrestle in the opening match. In fact, this will be my last appearance on Power Pro Wrestling.
What?
First of all, there's a lot of great talent in that dressing room.
That's true.
We got a lot of great fans out here, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate everything that I've had to do for you.
Well, I wish you would reconsider and wrestle in this match. This opening match is sort of a marquee match that we try to have, and it is featuring Ali as one of the premier talents in Power Pro with a WCW contract.
Dave, the fact is, I listened to Brandon Baxter.
Blade is in the ring. He's waiting for him.
The fact is, I listened to Brandon Baxter. I made a few mistakes, and I want to make those mistakes right.
They want you in there. If this is your last appearance, this is a great chance to go out in style right here, going against some tough competition in Blade.
Well, you're right about that. You're right about that. You're one of the best wrestlers that we have in this company up there. But the fact is, I made my decision, and, I wish Blade the best. I wish everybody in the back the best. I wish the fans the best. I wish you the best. But Brandon Baxter, you a lying sack of dog crap, man. You know.
Well, Ali just walking out of here.
This happened almost 24 years ago. I did not remember that interview.
Here comes.
However, that didn't have a radio interview written all over it. Where does that promo, if it's so thought-provoking, tell me what it meant?
Right.
Tell me where it leads to. Will it lead to anything on the show? I don't know. I haven't watched the show in 24 years old.
You want to call this your house, Ali, and come
He's
out here
supposed
and
to be a
lie to
heel,
these people?
and people
Well, let me
were
tell you
cheering
something,
for
Ali.
him.
It was never your house because I am the master of this
In
house.
my mind,
It's
that's
on
not,
this show
unless it's
today,
a
Dave
swerve,
Brown.
that's not how you book Memphis wrestling.
I'm about to come in there and show you just how powerful I am. I'm about to show you,
I didn't like that
Bell,
promo.
that the next time my hands are
Adam,
around your neck,
what did you think?
Blade, that belt is going around my waist.
Well, Seven's headed for the ring. He's going against Blade. Says he's going to prove that he deserves a shot at the Power Pro title against Spellbinder. He climbs in there.
Guess he's taking Ali's original spot, Dave, is what's happening.
I guess so. Well, you know, a little bit of a change from Ali there. I'm glad he said some of the things he did because obviously we all agree with him about the great fans around here. And we have been very upset with his attitude. I hope we see him again down the road.
I think he's seen the line this year.
James Simmons is in the house watching Power Hour.
Apparently promised them a bunch of
Don't
goods and
forget,
hadn't delivered
tomorrow
on any
night,
of them.
Well, that's
talking
happened to a lot
Memphis
of people,
Wrestling,
including Seven. I know
we're
the Factor
at
is not out here
episode
with
number
Seven
6
today.
of the
Yeah,
favorite
and,
memories
with
of
trouble in
Memphis
that camp,
Wrestling.
too.
And
Oh,
that
look at
show
this.
tomorrow
Big
night,
picture
I'm
from
telling you,
Blade Control, and look at
AWA World
this.
title
Follows up
match,
with
the
a
first
drop
time
kick,
Nick
and
Monk was
he's
with
got
Jerry
a pin
Lawler match.
cover. That's
From
two
TV5
all he's able to get. Ali
1982,
admits that
Jerry
he's made
Lawler
several
against Ric
mistakes.
Flair in the
Well, I
studio
think
for the
more than they do.
NWA
I got the
title.
note, and it
We
said
have
that the
Andy
television
Kaufman,
title,
Jerry
what I think about
Lawler,
Spellbinder and
extra weight,
Blade
and in
is
time
actually
we have the
Spellbinder
Moondogs
versus
against Jerry
Khan.
Lawler, Jeff Jarrett,
Khan is the
and Luna
television
Vachon
champion. So
versus
I
Miss
apologize
Texas.
to the
We've
fans
got
for
Cards of the
error
Week,
there on my
Tricks of
mistake.
the
That'll
Week,
be our main event
all
coming
kinds
up
of stuff.
later today.
Clash
Yeah,
of
the
the
Power
Castle
Hour.
review and more tomorrow night. I'm talking
Looking
Memphis
forward to
Wrestling.
that one.
Stay
Boy, this
with
Khan
us.
is a strange character. I still can't believe what he pulled on the lieutenant from Forest City, Arkansas, Lieutenant Eddie Adamson. Well, he pulled on him out of here last week.
Yeah,
That's
neither one of us.
embarrassing, too.
All right, there's a cover count of 2. I thought, and Seven thought he had that match won, but Blade gets the left shoulder up just in time.
Oh, this Seven is a weird-looking individual, doesn't he? Look at his hair. He can stand to go to the beauty shop, a barber shop, or something, couldn't he? Look at this. High. Suplexing down. He takes Blade Boudreaux.
Randy Hills and Adam Dunn right around ringside. All ready to go with the Power Hour.
Once again, just a 2 count, says
show.
referee William Gibson.
Show number 122.
Yeah, you know, these two have got quite a
August
history
19,
anyway.
2000. Man, we don't have much left in this Power Pro run. This is show 122. Our last show, 154.
Referees checking
So
it.
after that, our Monday night
Yeah, Blade's been
will
having some
not
problems
be
with Khan
the
a few
same.
weeks back. He's beaten Khan right in the middle of the ring. The return comes in questionable circumstances he has. And look at this, Blade Boudreaux going to work on Seven. Seven bags him up. Whips Blade in. Shoulder block, and they're both down. We got them both out now. Referee right on top of them. We're going to see who's the first man to get to his feet now. They're both out as they ram smack dab into each other.
Seven back on his feet. Can he get the cover? No. Blade's out of the way.
Blade gets out. Back on his feet, and look at him fight his way back now. Big elbow there, and Seven in a bit of trouble.
Appreciate
Blade with a
Jerry
big
Jones
count,
with all
too,
his
and that's all he
comments
gets.
on the
Blade has
production
really
aspect
been
of this
unhappy
show.
the last few weeks. That Cajun temper has really flared, primarily directed at Khan and that Oriental spike.
Oh, he's
Look
got
at that.
referee William Gibson. The ref finally gets a loose 2 count, and that's all he gets. Well,
Numa
hold on to the
Blanchard.
referee.
Yeah.
Portrayed
Oh,
Blade.
got a drop. He's going for all. He couldn't get it.
Young in your
Couldn't get
business
it.
at this
Stick. I thought
point.
he was going to get
Done a
that
great
dagger drop
job
on him.
he
Yeah,
did.
he's trying to get it set up, Dave.
Blade,
Good reaction by Seven
one
to
of the
break that
students
up.
of
Yeah,
Outlaw
he knew what was
Blind
coming.
Bass.
Now he
One
climbs
of the
the
better
rope.
students of Outlaw Blind Bass.
He's going to try to get the superplex coming off the ropes. Blade working with that right hand, trying to block him. He knocks him back into the ring. Blade goes for the top rope. Seven. Almost. He is on his feet.
Line
Blade.
press down. We got a pin 2 count. Oh, I thought he was going to get it.
Jake
with that.
Donald
He was certainly close.
From West
Blade
Memphis,
Boudreaux, both
Arkansas,
wrestlers
watching
very
on
good.
YouTube in the house.
Bigger the
All
devil,
right.
he shows up.
We should be live on the radio.
And that immediate distraction for Blade. Blade just turns and stares, thinking, what is he doing here?
And as well
Meanwhile,
as the
Seven
Radio
grabs him, whips him into the
Facebook,
ropes.
the Power Roll Facebook,
Seven
the
swings.
Wrestling Hall of Fame
Misses, look at Blade.
Facebook, at
Oh,
RB
it's
Hills
going up
on
the apron. Blade
Twitter,
swings it and
X,
misses.
also
Khan grabs
on
a hold
Twitch,
of him.
the Randy Hills
Oh,
channel.
yeah.
We are all over the place.
Just what
Good
the
to be with
doctor
you.
ordered. He needed that. He rolls him up. Blade could get him here. Oh, what in the world?
Wow, Khan sprayed that mist. When he comes in here sometimes, right in Blade's eyes.
There's that redemption hold he's got on him there. The redemption from Seven.
That may be it right there.
Yeah, 2 count. He's got a 3 count. That's going to do it.
Yeah,
Turn off the lights. The party's over. He gets the win after Khan shows up and sprays that ugly-looking mist stuff right in his eyes.
Yep, Blade
We
loses
started this
it, but
Power
gives
Pro
Khan
episode
a
with
big
Ali.
assist on that.
Yeah.
And Blade will
Done.
be looking for him
It's gone.
somewhere down the
He's
road.
history in
Guys
Power
should be
Pro
playing
Wrestling.
basketball instead of
He was supposed to
wrestling.
wrestle
Each other in
Blade.
matches.
He walked
Spellbinder
out.
coming up
Here
later in the
came
Power
Seven.
Hour. Here
We
he
have
is. We'll
Seven
word about
Blade
that
in
right
opening
now.
match. That was a good opening match. Here's
What happened?
Howa.
You running your mouth around Power Pro saying you want my title. I forget it. As far as looking for me, I'm not a hard man to find. You're going to get your title shot.
couple
You just got
days
to wait
ago,
your turn. Today,
He knows we do
I
this
have a
show,
double title
and
shot
he
against Khan.
tells me,
Well,
tell
let me tell you something,
everybody,
Khan.
Spell
This stuff
says,
looks real
hey,
good on my
hey
left shoulder.
Doug,
You know
I'm
what?
good, man.
The TV title's going to look better on my
Hey,
right.
Michael Butler. We got off. Way and underway with the Power Hour episode 122. The first segment is in the book. As this is the August
We know it was gonna be headed this
edition,
way.
August the
Somebody that's caused
19th
more trouble
edition
than
of Power Pro
in the
Wrestling.
last few weeks.
Dave Brown,
Maybe
boy, man.
anybody in the history, with the possible exception of Brandon Baxter. There's been a little trouble between Baxter and Wolfie, too, I think, over the last few weeks. Here's Wolfie D right now.
I'm just looking at you.
Well, an Oregon bus, but he does says, how are you, Randy? And I'm fine, Doug. How are you?
I got people staring at me. Quit looking at me. I got people staring at me because what a Bill Dundee did to my face with a steel chair. Or maybe you're looking at the deep scar. Or maybe you're looking up here where I had to super glue my head shut. Bill Dundee, in foreign countries, when you steal something, they cut your fingers off. When you kill somebody, they kill you. Well, Bill, don't think I'm going to forget about this. Now I look like a freak walking around here. Ali put my eye out. Now you put a slash down my face. Let me ask you something, Corey. Who do you see in that picture right there?
Well, it's you and JC Ice. That's who it is.
Who in JC Ice?
Wolfie D and JC Ice.
Well, you know what? That's where you're half right. You see JC Ice. But does that right there look like the guy standing next to you? No, it doesn't. This guy right here used to have girls hanging all over him. Now they're scared of me. Little kids used to come up and want my autograph, and now they run crying to their parents. Wolfie D, as of this point in time, is dead, folks. I'm going to give you what I have now. I'm nothing but a slash. I have a slash down my face. I'm a freak, so I don't want to hear you ever call me Wolfie D again. My name is Slash.
I think he's
That's
lost
how you
it, Dave.
do
This guy.
an interview.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he says
Nothing
he's
cool,
Slash.
nothing redeeming. A heel, solid heel interview.
That's a nasty-looking scar on the side
I
of
want
the
to
face.
do or
Man,
he said flat. Here's just the personality. Derrick King, this could be a hell of a match.
yeah.
Derrick King, what he
He
did.
corrected it, Wolfie. I mean, whoever you are.
I'll tell you what the crowd thought of it. He said, don't ever call me Wolfie D again, and the whole crowd started chanting, Wolfie D, Wolfie D.
Look at this. 2 count. Oh, and Wolfie D or Slash, whatever you want to call him, found himself about to lose. This bout to Mr. Personalities. Slash snaps him over, and oh, he misses. Oh, this is the first bout, I guess, of seeing Slash in Power Pro Wrestling. We'll see how he ends up.
Derrick King really popped him on the right side of that face where that scar is, too. What did he do? He said he super glued his face back together?
Yeah, super glued his
That was
face.
after Clash on campus last week.
I
Dundee
heard
did a
that
number
was
on
a
him.
wild, wild battle.
Oh,
I've seen some of the tape.
A lot of crowd, a big crowd there, too.
Yeah, big crowd there, and hopefully we'll have some video to show you here later on in the Power Hour today. Boot to the midsection. Look at Slash. He grabs Mr. Personality, sets him up high. Spinning power bomb and down. Man, is that 3?
No, he got
Two
he got
count.
his
He got his shoulder up.
Yeah.
I mean by a half inch too.
Referee said he just made it, but he did. 2
Boy,
count.
Spinning power bomb. He pounded him in the mat with that thing. Boy, that's got to get you dizzy and get you a little knocked out of the thing. Look at this. Now he's got that airplane spin and just drops him down.
He just turned him loose and just let him drop to the mat like a helicopter without power.
Yeah, Al Perez has
Now,
nothing on this
Slash
guy.
did wrestle in
Wolfie
it.
D.
But it was born and bred from the band of Wolfie D, and
No
it
more
was
Wolfie.
premiered in
Forget
Power Pro
those days,
Wrestling.
the PG-13 and all of that. Looks like he's going for another spinning power bomb. Right there's
Hell of a match.
Derrick King.
Great move by Derrick King to break that one up. Derrick figured out what was about to happen there, and he countered him. Out of the way moves
Good
Derrick. Boy,
active
Derrick looks
part
good
of
in
the
this
crowd
match,
of
doesn't he?
TV5 Studios.
Into the corner he goes after him. Oh,
On a
Wolfie turns
Saturday
him around,
morning,
puts him up on the
back
top
in
of
the year
rope. Look at
2000.
this, Derrick King coming back. And Slash pressed down to the mat. 1, 2.
Two guys, all he
Two
gets.
count.
Hey, Frank Stevens.
Superstar Bill Dundee
Good to have you
is
here,
today on
buddy.
the Power Hour, and he's got
Jones
a
Roswell Class
big announcement that I'm
1973.
sure Slash is going to be interested in hearing coming up a bit later on today.
Yeah, indeed.
Derrick King. Man.
Whoa, man, what a drop kick Derrick put on him as he comes off the rope. Count of 2. Just a 2 count. As Wolfie Slash got that shoulder up off the mat. Uh-oh. He blocks Derrick
If he
King.
coaches you
Whips him into the rope.
on
Derrick right
golf,
behind
if
him
he
coming out
coaches
of there.
you
Good
on
move by
what
both
to do in that
wrestlers.
ring, you couldn't find
Who
anything
has the advantage?
better.
I thought
Yeah,
Slash
but
had it for a
he
minute.
coaches you on what he does on grill.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
not a
got
good
him
thing.
with it.
He walked right into it, and
One.
Derrick King puts him down for the... Was that a 3 count?
Whoa.
All right, no, the referee turned immediately to us and said that's just a 2 count.
And all the fans in ringside saying it looks like 3 to us over here.
Yeah,
And I'm telling you, it was
well,
mighty close.
Shoulder must have been up before
Yeah.
that 3 count fell.
Only thing about it, you can't argue
Oh,
with the
my
referee. It's almost like an umpire in a baseball game. It looks like a strike. Oh, there's that neck breaker.
This might be it.
One count, 2, and that's going to
That's
do it.
it.
That's a 3 count. Ring the bell, and Slash gets the win today as he wants to be known. Formerly known as Wolfie. I guess his
What a-
heart is formerly known as Wolfie.
What a great match, though, from Derrick King, and he loses it there as Slash got him in a cheap shot, sort of a mule kick. He got him from
Yeah.
behind, then put him down with that neck breaker, and that was it. So they're telling me,
CB with a microphone.
what's he still
What is that
auditioning
about?
for an announcer position? Let's go see what he's
no,
doing.
not
CBY.
again. Gee.
Paul, how does it feel to have lost your mask at Clash on campus last Saturday night?
I tell you what, I'm so glad to be out of that mask. I hated that gimmick. And I tell you what, the gimmick didn't work because of Big Bill, that lazy son of a gun. My back hurts all the time having to haul his big butt up and down this campus. But I tell you what, brother, don't tell Bill this.
Oh, I'm not going to tell Bill anything. Don't worry, guy. We'll keep a secret between us. Hey, Bill, let me tell you. This Haas guy, he was telling me how you were awful, you're horrible, that he carried the entire team. He said that you were a loser and all this kind of stuff.
I'm tired of toting his big fat carcass around anyway. I can't get him to do nothing but eat donuts and want to sleep. If I get him to quit eating donuts long enough, I'll tear his head off today on
Yes,
TV
Terry,
in a
new
hard
production
door.
teams. That's helpful. The Power Hour is underway. This goes back to episode 122, August 19th, the year 2000, and here's an interview from Blade.
Today. Then last week you put your hands on Eddie Adamson, who's a member of the Forest City Police Department. He's got a wife and kid at home. He's not no wrestler. I'm taking this whole thing personally. So, Con, let me tell you, when the water starts boiling and I add the spice, Con, let me tell you, it ain't going to be nice.
Yeah, I'm standing here now with Eddie Adamson. Eddie, good to have you back here this week after what happened last week. We apologize for that whole incident.
I appreciate it, Corey, and I appreciate Blade's concern on the matter. The fact of the matter is I'm not a professional wrestler. Never claimed to be.
Of course not, no.
Came out here to try to get this whole banned
Rest in
because
peace,
it's dangerous and going to hurt
Eddie
some people.
Adamson.
Right.
And that's all I'm trying to do is to help the people in the back and help these fans so we can have some great superstars here in the ring giving good action. Now, last week what happened to me, I haven't had anything like that happen to me in my life. Someone come up, sneak up behind me, put me out like that. I've never went out that quick in my life, no matter what's ever happened. And I don't like it. No one should ever have that happen to them, so no one should ever try that hold anywhere in a wrestling ring, at home, or on the streets. Bottom
Good
line is
interview
this.
from Eddie Adamson,
We've got to
big
get this
Power
whole
Pro lover,
banned.
fan,
We need
and
to
was head of security.
keep
for Power
calling
Pro.
in, keep sending the emails, send the faxes, send everything in. It's time for the board of directors of Power Pro Wrestling to stand up
Yeah.
and take some action.
Well,
Don't
it's
sit behind
definitely
a
time.
desk.
Yeah, it's definitely time. We've been sending emails and faxes and getting signatures for, what, about 6 weeks now. So we definitely want to do something and get something done on this.
Absolutely, and it's time for them to do something.
I
Randy
agree.
Hales told me it would
No,
take a long
about the
time
only
to
thing
get
I
this
can
done.
say to that
Well,
comment
we don't have
is,
time. Let's do it now.
at least
Let's
you
get
got
it done.
3 of
Get
the
the board
4
directors
right.
here. Let's get them to make a decision, have them quit
The
sitting behind
other,
a desk
good luck
and
to
do
you.
something. Get it done.
Sounds good to me. Well, hey, good having you out, Eddie. And again, I apologize for this whole incident that occurred on last week.
Well, it was bad. Last week when I got home, my 4-year-old daughter, Presley, she was crying because she got scared when she saw what happened to me. And we don't want anyone to have something like that happen again.
I agree. Hey, good having you.
Very
Eddie. Let's
good
talk.
interview.
See what we can get done.
Very good
Done.
speech
Well, Lieutenant
from
Eddie Adamson,
Lieutenant
good to have you
Eddie
back on.
Adamson.
What in the world?
Action getting underway in this hardcore
The
match.
former
Yeah.
assassins, he
And
split them up, and here they are.
we got
This
the
will be a
former
abortion.
assassins going at each other here.
This might very well be
Nasty
the worst
Bill.
match
You know, they
in
had
the
some
history
words
of
back in
Power
the back.
Pro
That
Wrestling.
C.B. Wyatt, man, can he stir up trouble or not? Back there, he promised one of them.
That might not
you know,
be
he
true,
said,
because
I'm
I'm
not going to tell him. I'm not
thinking
going to tell
of
him. He
one.
immediately
Adam,
turned
what's
the
that
corner.
worst
10
match
seconds later,
that the Gordy
he's
kid,
telling
who did
what
he,
the other guy said.
who was he
Okay.
against?
Yeah,
Was
talking
it
about
Alan
the other
Steele?
guy and what this one will
Up
do
to
and
this
carrying
point, we've
this one
always
around.
said that was
There's
the
a
last
crutch he pounds him with.
So we end up with a hardcore match here
Yeah.
against these two today. That means that's the reason the garbage
Alan
cans
Steele and
those
Ray
crutches
Gordy was
whatever else they
abortion.
brought
We'll
in
see
here.
how
There's a
this
folding
is.
metal chair over there.
Boy, over the top rope, he went flying over the top.
Uh-oh.
Here
Down
comes
on the
his
floor
former
here.
partner.
Look at it.
Oh!
This is what I call
Nails him with that
Don
right
Bass's
hand.
era of Power Pro Wrestling.
Boy,
We
look
used
at these two
quite a
fighting
lot
out
of his
there.
guys.
They were just partners here for the last few weeks in Power Pro, and last week they lost their mask to the New Texas Outlaws, and now they're going after each other. These are the two assassins that are fighting it out.
The show started flawless, and this is the first show I can remember that Adam and I did not do because I was asleep. I fell asleep.
Who can get the advantage on
We
this
didn't
one.
do
Those
a
two
production
big
meeting.
guys going at each other. Oh, they got a computer keyboard.
Where did he get that from? Man, 1, 2, 3.
That was it. Well,
Take the newsroom and see who's missing a computer keyboard.
Adam and I
he
still
just
go
punched
with
Control, Alt, Delete,
Alan
and,
Steele and Ray
here it is.
Gordy
Him, I think.
as the worst match in the history of Power Pro. This wasn't long enough to be that long.
We still got the superstar. He's here today with a
It was
big
short at
announcement
least.
on the
Stay
Power
good.
Hour.
Alto's in the house.
5 years
House
usually don't
in the
replay a lot of
edition
stuff.
to part 2 of Who Killed WCW. Jan out.
Brandon Baxter out here running his mouth the way he's been doing for weeks. We're about
I'm
sick of him,
watching
have been.
from
Well, he was out here claiming
Donald,
that he had taken
watching
over,
from
Andy Kaufman's
YouTube.
old title.
Appreciate it very
Intergender
much.
Wrestling champion.
Champion, all that stuff. Yeah.
Take a look at what happened to the intergender wrestling champion last week.
To see this on a wrestling show. They want to see guys get in the ring and wrestle. I'm glad to
This
see
is a
that
recap
one of you,
of last
whichever one
week's
it is, has
incident
decided to
with
accept my challenge. Because right now,
what's his
I am
name,
following in
Brandon
the
Baxter,
footsteps
who I
of Andy
heard
Kaufman.
from yesterday, doing good.
Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman. He went all over the world beating up women. So I might as well say,
Michael Butler is in the house from Humboldt, Tennessee.
because I'm about to get in there and take one of you out.
That loss of hair that Brandon Baxter
look
has
now.
going to the head. Oh, almost get him. Look at that. Jump on Brandon. Yeah. Oh, they got him, Dave. They got him.
Now he's trying to
trying to get
escape.
loose.
He couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Great
The
deal.
Intergender Wrestling Champion is 0-1.
Here's the Intergender Champion.
Well, let me go talk.
Yeah,
Let me go talk to
Don't
the
ask
Intergender
Derrick King if that would ever happen.
Hello, champ. How are you? Good to have you here.
What kind of joke is that, huh?
Well, we thought it was.
Your idea of a white joke, Dave?
We thought it was funny. Yeah. They did too. Corey did. We all thought it was funny. Everybody but you thought it was funny.
You don't know the
Don't
truth.
ask Derrick King what Randy Hills thinks about Dustin fucking Starr. And that whole fucking company.
I came out here
think it's
trying to
funny.
put women in their place. And yeah, I didn't tell everybody last week because I don't like to make people feel sorry for me. I had a 109-degree fever last week.
You'd have been dead if you'd had 109 fever.
I've got the
Another.
What we're
thing
watching
for
right
life.
now is Memphis Wrestling.
and there's like 15 or 20 girls.
Very good segment
More
from
like
Derrick.
4, wasn't it?
From Brandon
Four?
Match.
I'm tired of your mouth. Here's what I'm saying.
Telling the truth.
I said to everybody that I was going to be the new intergender champion of the year 2000. And you know what? I'm going to issue a challenge to any woman in Memphis. $5,000 if you can get in that
Coming
ring
up, Alan
and
Steel
beat me.
Bulldog Reigns against General Coco Ware and Charlie Laird. Bill Superstar Dundee retiring from P0wa Pro. And our main event, a double title match, TV champion Khan against P0wa Pro champion
He's already
Spellbinder.
lost the only match he's had. I don't know why he's out here issuing that.
And
kind of
he
challenge.
don't like me.
Challenge. Can you believe that?
The intergender wrestling champion, and now coming this way. This could be more trouble. The General, Coco Beware, with his charge, Charlie Laird, all decked out in the camouflage here. And Coco, so far your record's not very good with Charlie Laird either.
Hey, Dave Brown, don't worry about my record. You know, you need to have a general shirt on instead of a Cardinal shirt on. You need a general shirt on.
No, I don't.
But come on, I'm going to say one thing. Charlie Laird, you are a disgrace to the Army forces. You understand that?
General Coco Ware
You can't
giving Charlie Laird hell.
And if you don't shape up, I'm telling you, boy, if you don't shape up, you're going back to the bottom. Scooter and Junior is going to be waiting for you. They're going to have a little gravy tonight. You're going back to the bottom 13, baby. So I'm telling you now, Dave, I'm going to have to show him how a real wrestler wrestles. I'm going to show him how it's done in the ring. I'm going to show him.
Okay.
And I want you to learn something. You understand that? And if you don't learn something, you're going to be doing a whole lot of unnecessary things around here at P0wa Pro. I'm talking about Spartan today.
Well, let's see. Climb on in there. Both of you, climb on in there.
Yeah.
You know, one of the fans, Corey, said that he's been a general disaster.
Here, Gomer and Bird Brain. I am all that and then some, and all that in a bag of chips. And today, me and the dog here are going to take care of a little business.
Oh,
One of the
that is
P0wa
Bulldog
Pro
Reigns will step
original
in here against the General. And Charlie
Alan
Laird.
Steel, all that Alan Steel.
Right here,
One of the
Marines, brother. We
best
on the line
wrestler
first,
currently
one on the
competing
line. You watch the
in
real
local
general.
Memphis
I
wrestling
don't like to
now.
wrestle. I don't like
Love
to get my
Alan
hands dirty
Steel
at
to
all.
death.
I don't like to
He's
Yeah,
teaming
well,
with
otherwise, get on in
Bulldog
there.
Yeah, why
Reigns.
you even around to wrestle?
Bulldog,
You don't want to wrestle.
having wrestled in many, many years.
What is that?
Also
Let me
one of my
see that.
favorites, Charlie Laird.
Man, that's
General
not a Marine
Coco
cap.
Ware in the house.
I'm just looking.
Does it say Marine
No,
to
it
that?
says made in Taiwan. That's what
Oh, no. Made it Taiwan.
Bulldog
I thought it
Reigns
said made in
was
Walmart.
over with the
No,
crew,
the Coco. Yeah, that's probably why you got it.
with the fans of the P0wa Pro
Derrick,
Studio.
baby, here's all that Alan Steele. All that and the Bulldogs teaming up, and they got a hold of the General's prospect, young Charlie Laird. They reverse only whips all that in. Flies under, Charlie comes back, picks him up. Body slam, he takes him down.
all that and the Bulldog Reigns, quite a team, an exciting team to watch. Bulldog has just been on fire ever since he dumped CB Wyatt in that goofy
The P0wa Pro
aristocrat idea
originals
that
like
CB had for him.
Derrick
He
Like
decided to
Blade,
take control of his own
Alan
career, and he's
Steel,
been great
Bulldog
at all
Reigns,
that
and
Alan
more.
Steele.
It's a very
come on
big
pretty
part
strong, too.
of P0wa Pro
Now
Wrestling.
here's the General, Coco. He's telling Charlie, you stay right here and watch me. I'm going to show you how it's done. I don't trust Coco Beware, let me tell you. Look at that.
We do shows every Monday and Tuesday. For some reason, because YouTube didn't kind of like you with whether we're on or not. If you can't find us on Monday and Tuesdays on YouTube, check the Rainy Hills Facebook, the Powerful Wrestling Facebook, the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame Facebook, at RB Hills on Twitter, or the Rainy Hills channel on Twitch. If you don't catch us on YouTube, we're here every Monday, every Tuesday.
Drops down on the rib cage. So the general demonstrates how to cheat. That's what he's just done.
Yeah, you're just showing them how to cheat, Coco. That's all. Charlie Laird. Boy. DDT. 1 count, 2 count. All he gets is 2.
Well, Charlie Laird looked a little better there than he has in the last few weeks. He didn't get the victory yet.
Look at this, though.
Oh.
This can do it. Allen comes rolling off there and all that. Catches him with an elbow, and the fans get behind him. He needs a tag on Bulldog.
He's looking for the corner. He's going to the wrong one. Now he sees where Bulldog is. Bulldog's waving him over. Come on, come on.
Wow.
There's the tag.
Oh, there comes Coco. Charlie Laird tags him in. And Bulldog working over Coco Beware. We got them all 4 in the ring now. Everybody's in there. Referee William Gibson looking on.
Hey, Brooks, what's going on? Hey, females. Brooks, tell us this hello.
And Bulldog Reigns goes over and nails Coco. He's got Coco there in the corner. Oh, look at the general now. There goes Charlie. Where's he going?
Oh, he's going after a chair.
He gets a chair. He's trying his best to please the general.
Oh, my goodness.
He nails the general.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, that's be trouble for Charlie Laird. Bulldog.
He's self-destructing.
That power bomb, look at all that.
Very good tag match on the Power Hour.
That's it. All that came 3/4 of the way across the ring in the air. And Coco Beware, the general, is livid out here.
Grandmother's favorite wrestler is Coco with as a big win.
He got the chair out of the
And
ring.
Coco is mad now.
He says Charlie's a disgrace to the armed forces. What is he doing now?
What he said, give him some laps.
Give him some laps around the ring. Oh, come on, Coco.
Laps around the ring.
What is he making him run around the ring for now? There's Charlie running laps. We don't have time to see this. Let's take a break. Yeah, kick the music up. Let's come back. We don't want to see this running around.
No.
Coco, this is ridiculous, man.
Big announcement when we return here.
Very good Power Hour this week. Last week I did not think the Power Hour was up to what it normally was, but we're back on track. A lot of things going on here. The Starlighters in the house. I'm going to have you coming up with Superstar Bill Dundee on episode 122 from August the 19th, 2000. Man, coming up on 24 years since this happened.
Starlighters are with him in the ring. When he steps in the ring, I give Loco not far behind. And Dundee making his arrival to the Power Hour. Don't give up. All right. You go, tell him who the man is.
All right, Memphis, I'd like to, well, I got a little announcement I want to make to everybody. But before I do, I'd like to introduce you to somebody. It's, remember about 10 years ago, there was a couple of guys around here, and one's already been out here today, and his real name was Kelly Wolf. Yeah, it pays a whole hell of a lot more, I'm telling you. Anyway, one was Kelly Wolf, and the other one was Jamie Dundee. Now, as the years progressed, one of them became J.C. Ice, and the other one became Wolfie D. Now, he's out here calling himself Slash or something. Well, this guy I'm going to introduce you today, he was a kind of like the young kids that showed up here 10 years ago. He's trying to get into the wrestling business. So if you would come out here, Corey, he's got the same name, only he spells it with a K. His name's Corey Jackson, spelled with a K. And Loco and I have been working out with him, so I'm going to try to make him a future star around here because God knows we need one since the super... Yeah,
here's Samantha with him. Yeah, it's Corey Jackson, is he? Corey Jackson. All righty. Corey with a K. Yeah, I like that. He's good people then.
This kid's name's Corey.
How you doing,
This is Corey. That's Mr. Dave Brown right there.
Hey,
so,
Corey, welcome.
All right. You all know Samantha, and that's the Starlighters, and you all know Local. Now, here's the thing that I want to tell y'all. When I watched the interview that Brandon Baxter came out here and said, no, Dundee would show up with it all things. So, I mean, I really came back just to have fun. I mean, there was a guy told me about 30 years ago, he said, kid, save your money. Well, I save my money, so I don't have to kiss anybody's you-know-what, and I don't have to go do things that I don't want to do, and Bill just does what Bill wants to do. So, I wanted to come back here and wrestle. Well, or just kind of show up with the showbiz thing. I've never done this in 40 years of wrestling. You know that. Dave was around when he had black hair like I did when he first showed up. No, but you know what I mean? So, I mean, when I showed up here with George Barnes, all we could do was fight. That was all we really knew what to do, was just fight and beat people up. And we was very good at it. But the wrestling business has changed. Quote, quote, you have idiots that sit home on computers and they want to be bookers and they want to be promoters and they want to tell people what to do. And you know the sad thing is? All the idiots that's doing the wrestling listen to their guys. It doesn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wrist watch. You have people running around wanting to be this and wanting to be that, and they couldn't beat time with a stick, Corey. So, when I did the little thing a couple of weeks ago, came back, showed up with all the girls.
Bill Dundee shoot interview is what this is to the young talent of the
Brandon
time.
Baxter come out here and they're going to do this and they're going to do that.
And the international,
one more time. Has the
internet
old dog still
wrestling
got it, or does
community,
he? Well,
real
you
good
see the scar
interview,
on the place.
shoot
What place has
interview.
got the
This
scar,
is
brother?
what a
The
shoot
Lord has put a
interview
few more
is.
wrinkles on mine, but Wolfie D, I put that scar on yours, brother, and I'm never going to call you nothing but Wolfie D. In fact, it may be Kelly Wolf, but that's another story. So the bad thing, and not maybe the bad thing, kind of is bad. It's a kind of sad, actually, because really what I want to tell all them real folks in Memphis, I fed Jamie Dundee for the last 20, 30 years around here by all the nice folks buying tickets to come see Bill Dundee, buying his T-shirt, buying his whatever it was he was selling, personal appearances and everything else. Memphis had been very good to me. So I took a year off, then I came back with the showbiz thing just to kind of show off. Then I kind of hung around to help this kid get in the wrestling business, help this kid get in the wrestling business. But this is it, brother. You're looking at it for the last time. I'm going back to sit on the porch, ride my horse, have fun, sit in the sun, and whatever it is, go fishing in my lake. So, Corey, thank you, brother.
So the superstars
hanging it up.
It's gonna call it quits.
I am retired, man. I've had it done. I wanted to show Baxter I had a little showbiz, so y'all, thank y'all.
So he's retiring.
The retirement of Superstar Bill Dundee took place on August the 19th, 24 years
So I
ago.
guess it'll be the last appearance for Bill and the Starlighters. Huh? Some of the guys out congratulating Bill, and
well, they should. He paved a lot of roads
That's good
that
and nice.
the younger
You got
wrestlers
that
have been
right.
able to follow in this area.
Say that again. Well,
he's headed for the door, and maybe I don't know if he'll be back with his protege or not. But he says he's retiring from wrestling. Now, what's that? Oh, they've got Corey as protege, and Wolfie D and Baxter.
Oh man,
Kevin is keeping the door barred there, so nobody can get in.
See what's going on there. This guy, he's not even a wrestler. Come on, Wolfie. Oh boy, what's the neck?
And it was
Oh, that
a
concrete
trick
going back.
from Brandon Baxter and Wolfie D. Wayne Jackson is getting beat up, and Bill Dundee locked out of the studio.
Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Take a break. Get off of that.
Very good segment. As we're ready to go with the TV main event, a double title match for the Power Pro Championship and the TV Championship, time and Spellbinder. Here's Dave Brown.
Slams the door and holds it so that the guys can't get back in, and then all of a sudden, Wolfie D, Slash, whatever you want to call him, and Brandon Baxter jump Corey
Finally
Jackson.
got him off.
Got him off, yeah.
And got some help from Corey.
What about Dundee's announcement? He says he's hanging it up.
He is.
He's going to go ride the horse and sit on the porch and go fishing.
The boots, yeah.
No, I don't like this guy.
I don't either.
He's got the TV title.
Somebody else who doesn't like him either. I'm talking about Lieutenant Eddie Adamson after what he pulled on him last week.
That's one reason I don't like him, because he attacked Eddie last week out here.
He's got the television title, and his opponent's coming up today. This is a double title match. The TV champion standing in the ring, and here is his opponent.
Power Pro Wrestling, 154 shows, 98 to 2001. We'll learn about professional wrestling and how to produce a local television wrestling program. You need to take notes on the Power Hour. Here comes my friend Del Rios, Harry Del Rios, better known as the Spellbinder.
the Power Hour each and every Saturday morning, right here, Saturdays at 11. Oh, Spell, before he can peel off his coat there, is Khan right on top of him. Boy, this masked man, Khan, is a nightmare just looking at him, Dave.
Yeah, he is, and of course he's got that
Power
Oriental
Hour
spike, which
with
everybody
Power Pro
dreads to see.
Wrestling,
What you got to
local
do really
talent
is
like
just
Derrick
avoid getting
and
that
Alan
thing put on you.
Steele,
If you do,
and
it's
so many
almost over.
more.
For sure.
Got over.
Spellbinder
Created
over
a
the
new
left shoulder. Great
superstar
move
in
by the big
Ali.
guy.
Good move, good backdrop.
It was fun booking Waller, fun booking Dundee,
seen a lot of stuff.
fun
He grew
having
up on the
Wolfie
streets of
D,
New
Doug
York
Gilbert, and
City.
Tommy Rich on the wrestling Power Hour.
He's been through
Great
a lot.
performances by
Look out.
Dave Brown and
Off
Corey
the middle
Macklin.
rope comes Khan.
Yeah,
As
Spellbinder
you see
won
Khan
this title at Red, White,
against
and
the
Bruised.
veteran in the
Star Spangled
Spellbinder.
celebration out at Shelby Farms at WMC stations were headlined.
Man, was that an exciting day
What
when he
a
won
great
that title.
day it was. 2 count.
He's been able to keep it.
Thomas
Yeah, it
asking
was
if
all over the press,
the
all over the media,
Spellbinder
commercial. Phil had a big
also
write-up on the wrestling
shocked
event.
he
And the
was. It
Spellbinder
didn't
was the
take place
highlight.
or
He
didn't last too
captured
long,
that
but he
Power
was.
Pro heavyweight title. Look at this. Khan sets him up.
Oh, he almost had
3 count.
Yeah.
The double
Bridge,
championship,
two count.
the
The
TV
referee
title, and the Power
says,
Pro
nope, it
title
was a 2 count.
on the line.
Spellbinder off the ropes now. Oh, snaps it down. Neck breaker. And he can't convert it, however. He's back on his feet, though. He turns. Khan back on his feet, and Spellbinder goes right back after him.
Scotty, you would like what for your collection?
Spellbinder whips him into the ropes. Big power slam coming over there. Count of 1, 2. Oh, thought he may have had him, but only a 2 count for Spellbinder, and the match continues.
Bout continues. He whips him into the ropes. Khan goes on to comes back. Under again, and a flying press, and Spellbinder standing there waiting for him. Oh, wants to toss him over right into referee William. Here comes 7 out.
Oh, no.
That stick.
From behind, he nails Spellbinder, and now it's 7 against Spellbinder. Khan getting back on his feet, and over the rope goes 7. Now, Khan around behind Spellbinder. He was trying to set up for that spike, is what he was trying to do. The suplex by Spellbinder. He goes for a cover. The referee can't get over there. He's holding his ankle. He may have sprained or even broken an ankle when he went down there. He's hobbling around. Spellbinder says, come on, count. Meanwhile, Khan is back on his feet now.
Referee's hurt, Dave. He's hurt. He's
hurt.
holding his leg. Spellbinder sets up Khan.
What?
Big DDT on him there.
Referee, I think, is just trying to stay out of the way and protect that right ankle. He's hurt.
Spellbinder says that's it. Oh! He
stick
busted
from behind.
that stick. Referee calls for the bell.
Yep, interference from outside. The referee
Less
was
than
right
2
there.
minutes
That's a
left
great
in
move
this
by the
program. The
referee.
referee
I've
called
never
for
seen
the
that
bell.
stick break as many times as you hear that kendo stick pop. He broke it on the Spellbinder. Referee William Gibson still hopping around, but he's called for the bell as these two continue to double team the Spellbinder now. Khan.
The match is over. Spellbinder is going to win it by disqualification, but I guess that does say he's not going to be the TV title holder, but he does keep the Power Pro Championship. Yeah, here's Blade. First after 7, you know he wants to get to Khan. He does. Briefly, now he goes after 7 again, and Blade taking on both of them. Look out behind. Here
Here's
comes
Wolfie,
Slash.
yeah. He comes in with that top.
He
Garbage
on
can lid. He
his
put it to
Raw's
good use.
Monday.
And now Blade and Spellbinder lying in the middle of the ring.
Boy.
Crowd chanting for Ali. I'm not sure, but what Ali's already left the building.
Yeah, I'm not either. Yeah, he came in and
for a farewell wave, but
yeah,
that was a half hour ago. He's probably gone by now.
Here comes Eddie. Eddie
Adamson.
He grabs Khan.
Be careful, Eddie.
Yeah, be careful over there. He saw Khan getting ready for that Oriental spike, and he's telling him, don't do that.
7 just nailed the referee in the head.
Stevie jumped out on Eddie Adamson. Oh, come on.
This is terrible. Now Khan has got Eddie Adamson.
He's got that Oriental spike on Eddie again. Oh, my goodness.
And the referee is down.
Get him off of him in there.
Very good Power Hour, episode 122. I'll tell you in a few minutes about episode 123. But right now, I will tell you about Talking Memphis Wrestling. That's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And what we will see on Talking Memphis Wrestling on tomorrow night will be part 6 of the favorite memories of Memphis Wrestling. We will be watching the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Nick Bockwinkel's first appearance at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee against Jerry the King Lawler. For the first time and for the only time, Bobby the Brain Heenan was at ringside August the 21st, 1979 with Nick Bockwinkel in that defense. And we will have that complete card from August the 21st, 1978. Ric Flair's only appearance on TV5 Wrestling happened in 1982. Ric Flair defending the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Jerry Lawler. Tomorrow night, we'll see it on Talking Memphis Wrestling. Also, the Andy Kaufman Jerry Lawler story. We will have Kaufman against Roxy, a female fan who wrestled Andy Kaufman that led to a recap of the setup of the Kaufman-Lawler feud. And we will see the April the 5th, 1982 Jerry Lawler-Andy Kaufman match. If we have time, from the early 90s, the Moondogs against Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett, the Kennett, Missouri concession stand brawl. If we have time, Luna Vachon against Miss Texas. Again, we will take a look at a card of the week, June the 15th, 1971. June 15th, 1971. We will review the Clash at the Castle in Dublin this last Saturday. We will look at the card from August the 21st, 1971. We will have information on Nick Bockwinkel, Ric Flair, Andy Kaufman, Jerry Lawler, Luna Vachon, Moondog Spot, and much more. That is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, a loaded Power Hour. How about what are we going to do next Monday night when we're back with you with the Power Hour right here on this program? Looking forward to that. Now, this was even hard to type. We open the program next week with a 13-man elimination match. Winner of this match will get their dream match main event later on in the Power Hour. In this match, you will see the Spellbinder, Derrick King, Alan Steele, Bulldog Reigns, Blade, Jet Logan. We'll see Charlie Laird. We'll see Rob Harlem, Dion Harlem, and more. We will also see another Slash interview. Dundee and Sam from home sends in an interview. A 3 corners match between Blade, Alan Steele, and Derrick King. We will hear from Power Pro heavyweight champion, the Spellbinder, CB Wyatt does the interview, and then we will see a handicap match, and if Spellbinder loses, he leaves Power Pro Wrestling. I'm glad Donald liked the show today. I was be interested what everybody thought about that. Again, it has been my mission and has always been my mission and will always be my mission to keep the legacy of Memphis Wrestling alive. You can follow me at Randy Hill's MemphisWrestling.com. And we have a few minutes left. If Adam can show the first part, I don't know if we can get to it or not, but if Adam can, if you give me a thumbs up or give me some notice, if you can find that promo on Living the Dream, and we can go to that, and hopefully he can find that, and I'm waiting to hear to see if Adam has found that in the archives, and he did find it. And we'll be back with the closing remarks from myself and Adam Dunn. Might type a few words at you, but right now, the Living the Dream book, the Randy Hill story. Watch.
Living the Dream, Memphis Wrestling, The Randy Hill Story, is available now at randyhalesmemphiswrestling.com.
Randy Hales and Play Like a Jet Productions present Living the Dream, Memphis Wrestling, The Randy Hales Story by Randy Hales. Read by Scott Mason. Forward by Jerry the King Lawler. When Randy Hales asked me to write the forward for his book, I gladly agreed because Randy and I go back a long way. Plus, I thought I might get a free book out of the deal. I first met Randy when he was 10 years old in his hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. He was working for Eddie Marlin, selling programs and pictures of the wrestlers at the matches every Saturday night. From that humble beginning, Randy has worked in almost every facet of Memphis wrestling. He's announced, refereed, managed, wrestled, booked, promoted, and finally even owned a wrestling company. Randy's been dependable and reliable in whatever spot he was needed in. Randy's got any number of backstage stories on the countless wrestlers that came through Memphis, and I'm sure some about the legendary announcer Lance Russell. Perhaps he's even got a story about the time we teamed him up with Lance at the announce table, but we thought Randy looked too young for that responsibility, so he grew a beard, and that beard made him look like a young Abe Lincoln. Randy spent almost 2 years in Nashville working for Jerry Jarrett and me in 1994 and served as general manager for the USWA. Later, I spent almost 2 years working for Randy when he owned the Power Pro Wrestling Company. Randy has always been the one you could depend on and trust. I made him the general manager of King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on Beale Street for this very reason. He's never lied to me and is faithful and loyal to me because of his lifelong love for Memphis wrestling. And the respect is mutual. Today, I'm a loyal listener to Randy's podcast about Memphis wrestling called Memphis Memories, as well as Talking Memphis Live on Facebook. I really enjoyed this book, and I'm sure you will too. Oh, and another reason I promised to write this forward for Randy's book is because he promised he wouldn't tell all the old stories he knows about me. Enjoy. Chapter 1, April 14th, 2001. It felt like a death in the family. I thought my life was over. That Saturday, over 19 years ago, I was upstairs in the control room of the WMC TV5 studio, having just finished producing Power Pro Show number 154, the final episode of the show's run and the final live wrestling program ever aired from the legendary TV5 studio. To say I was obsessed with Memphis wrestling would be an understatement. From age 10 until that day, I never wanted to do anything else. What led to this? I made bad decisions. Other people made bad decisions. I felt betrayed, and in my mind, I had thoughts that were not good. The truth is, it wouldn't have taken much for me to go crazy. I started Power Pro Wrestling with a 3-year contract. By the start of year 3, I knew I needed to start working on getting my agreement extended. This meant me reaching out to the management of TV5. Each time I did, I was assured they were working on a new agreement. Despite their assurances, I was not 100% confident, but had no real reason to doubt their words. However, after the April 7th, 2001 TV show, I was told the show would not be renewed, and our last show would be April 14th, the very next week. I was devastated. I felt that someone close to me had gotten close to the station's vice president, and everything I had dreamed about, worked for, and bled for was about to be stolen from me. Earlier in the week, I had considered not going to the final show. I went as far as calling Jerry Lawler, faxing him both the run sheet and format of the show, and asked him if he would handle producing the show for me. I really did not know how I would react, and in my mindset at the time, I knew it could get bad, and get bad quickly. Thankfully, Brandon Baxter talked me into going. He thought I would regret it if I did not go to that last show, mainly to support the talent and to thank the fans, so I went. Everything went well. I did an emotional live interview on TV explaining this was the last show. The Randy Hales everyone saw that morning was friendly and all business to the talent. However, in my mind, I was not happy. Then, just like that, the show was over. I packed up my briefcase and headed downstairs to say my goodbyes. At that point, there was only one thing left to do. I had decided to bring my truck, and I wanted a memory of my Power Pro days. After Brandon, who was riding with me, and I put our bags in the truck, I asked him to help me grab the Power Pro announce desk and help me put it in the back of my truck. We raised the overhead door. We took the desk out and put it in the truck, but we never closed the door. As I secured the desk in my truck, I caught a glimpse of 3 people, who I will name later, meeting with the management of TV5 and saw them discussing what kind of changes they were going to make in the studio and to the set. That is all it took for me to snap. The door was still open, and I picked up a big metal pole. Remember, at that very moment, I felt my life was over, and one of those guys was going to pay big time. Brandon tried to grab the metal pole from me. I walked around him, pole in hand, with terrible ideas in my head. The way I was thinking, in about 5 minutes, I would no longer be a free man. If I had done what I wanted to, I would have spent the rest of my life in prison. Right at that second, a Memphis police car drove up. How did we get here? To know how this story ends, we must start from not only the beginning of Power Pro, but from the beginning of it all.
That leaves you a cliffhanger. Who killed Power Pro Wrestling? We'll see you tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling next Monday. Until then, for producer Adam Dunn, Randy Hill saying bye-bye, everybody.
Talking Memphis Wrestling with Randy Hales and special guests.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.